Answer the questions on the basis of the information given below. There are 8 children A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H who live on different floors of a 8-floor building numbered 1 to 8, not necessarily in the same order. They are in different class 3, 5, 6 and 10, such that 2 children in the same class. So there are different classes, 3rd class, 5th class, 6th class and 10th class, and there are 8 children, but they are such that there are 2 children in each class. So each of these classes will host 2 children, right? Children who are in the same class live on even odd floors. Now this is interesting. Children who are in the same class live on even odd floors. Example, if B is in class 10 with H, then if B lives on 6th floor, then H will live on any of the odd floors, 1 or 3 or 5 or 7, and not on 2 or 4 or 8. You getting it? So important points to be noted here. If you see, there are 8 children A to H who live on a 8-floor building numbered 1 to 8. They are in different classes 3, 5, 6 and 10, right? Such that 2 children are in the same class. So 3rd class will have 2 children, 5th class will have 2, 6th and 10th will also have 2 children each. Now children who are in the same class live on even odd floors. So he is very clearly mentioned B is in class 10 with H. For example, right, if B and H are in the same class, in which class? Class 10. Then if B lives on 6th floor, H will live on the odd floor. So if B lives on an even numbered floor, 6th or 2nd or 4th or 8th, H will live on an odd numbered floor, 1st or 3rd or 5th or 7th. So which means 2 children of the same class cannot be on, both cannot be on even numbered floor or both cannot be on odd numbered floor. If one is in even numbered floor, the other has to be on the odd numbered floor. And now the clues have been given. B and G are in the same class. One of the children in class 3 lives on 5th floor and so on. Okay, so let's take it up. I need some space, I think. Yeah, so here we go. So let's first list down the 8 floors. That is fixed, right? 1 to 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8-floor building is fixed. We have to fix the persons and the classes there, right? So let's make a note of the points. B and G are in the same class. So we need 4 groups basically. So B and G is one group. Okay, I'll note down all the information here, right? B and G is in the one group. Now which class we do not know. Both of them can be in 3rd, both of them can be in 5th or 6th or 10th, right? It can be C3. And for the sake of clarity, let's take the classes as C3, C5, C6 and C10, so that we don't get confused between floor number and class number, right? C3, C5, C6 and C10. One of the children in class 3 lives on 5th floor. So very clear point, right? One of the children in class 3 lives on 5th floor. So C3 is on 5th floor. Okay, C3 is on 5th floor. So let's say the person who is in C3 is on 5th floor. The one who lives on 3rd floor is an even numbered class. The one who lives on 3rd floor, now he's talking about 3rd floor, is an even numbered class. Even numbered class means what? There are only 2 even numbered classes, C6 and C10. So 3rd floor guy is either C6 or C10. Yeah. So the one who lives on 3rd floor is an even number class. Only 2 even number classes are there, C6 and C10. The one who lives on 7th floor and C are in the same class. The one who lives on 7th floor and C are in the same class. Now understand the point here. Whoever lives on 7th floor and C, the person C, are in the same class. See, understand, C with the 7th floor guy are in the same class, which means C has to be in even numbered class. C should be either, C should be on an even numbered floor, 2 or 4 or 6 or 8. You get the point? The one who lives on 7th floor and C are in the same class. Let's say the person who lives on 7th floor is X. X and C are in the same class. X is not a person here. Example, X and C are in the same class. X is on 7th floor. If X is on 7th floor, C should not be on an odd numbered floor. Look at this point. Persons in the same class, children who are in the same class live on even odd floor. So if X is on 7th floor and X is in the same class along with C, C has to be on even floor. So even floors are 2 or 4 or 6 or 8. So C will be on any of these 4 floors. So make a note of these points. C will come on 2nd floor or 4th floor or 6th floor or 8th floor, right? A is in class 6 and lives on 4th floor. Now this is very clear information given to us. A is in class 6 and lives on 4th floor. So A lives on 4th floor, he is in class 6. He is in class 6, right? 2 children live between E and A. 2 children live between E and A. Okay, so I think we can take the 2 possible cases here. 2 children live between E and A, he says, right? A is fixed now. Since A is fixed, E will come either on 7th floor or E will come on 1st floor, because 2 children live between E and A. So I'll take both the cases. You getting the point? Let's take both the cases, right? First, let's duplicate whatever we have obtained so far. This is C6 or C10. Fourth floor is A and C6, class 6. Fifth floor is class 3. Now, I'm taking this point. Two children live between E and A. So, A is here, right? Dash, dash, E. Two children live between E and A. E is on first floor or E can come on 7th floor. So, 1 to 7th floor. You getting it? 8 floors here. You're able to follow. Two children live between E and A. So, two children between E and A, two children between E and A. Here also. D is in 10th class. D is in 10th class. D is in 10th class. Can we do something about it? No. Just make a note of it. D is in C10. One child lives between E and G. One child lives between E and G, both of which are in odd number classes. Understand? One child lives between E and G. Only one child lives between E and G. Since E's position is fixed, G can be fixed now. One child lives between E and G. So E is here, G has to come here. In the second case, see, this is case number 1, this is case number 2. In the second case, E is here. There is only one child between E and G, so G has to come here. Right? Only one child lives between E and G. So E dash G, E dash G. Both of which are in odd numbered classes. Both of which are in odd numbered classes. Which means E and G both are in odd numbered classes. Odd number classes only 3, C3 and C5. So E and G will be both in odd number classes. So, you know, E and G both will be in odd number classes. So according to this, you see, G is in class 3, which is fine. If G comes out to be class 4, class 6 or class 10, then we could have eliminated this case. But now we cannot do anything. Look at case number 1. Case number 1 gets eliminated. Why? He says both of which are in odd numbered classes. Both of which meaning both E and G should be in odd number classes. In case 1, we have got G in an even numbered class. You see, even numbered class. C6 and C10. These are even numbered classes. Can G be an even numbered class? No. One child lives between E and G, both of which are in odd numbered classes. So case 1 is wrong. Hence, case 2 is to be considered, right? Case 2 have to be carried forward. I mean, you have to carry forward with case 2 and fix the gaps, right? So case 1 is eliminated. All the elimination is done. Read the next point. Two children live between one of the children in class 10 and F. Two children live between one of the children in class 10 and F lives below this child. Two children live between one of the children in class 10 and F lives below this child. So if I have to pictorially represent this, suppose this is class 10, 1, 2 and F. It should be in this fashion. Two children live between one of the children in class 10 and F lives below this child. F is below this child. Yeah, so C10 dash dash F. Yeah, both the children in class 10 live above C. Both the children in class 10 live above C. Okay. Both the children in class 10 live above C. Okay, so I think one reading has been done so far. We have been able to fix so much, and these are the other points that we know, right? B and G are in the same class. C is in 2, 4, 6, 8. D is in class 10 and so on. And this is another point. Okay, by the way, if you see, floor number 4 is booked by A. So C cannot come in 4th floor. 4th floor is booked by A. So C cannot come on 4th floor. Can C come on 8th floor? C cannot come on 8th floor also. Understand. Last point, if you observe, both the children in class 10 live above C. Both the children in class 10 live above C. So if you take C itself on 8th floor, how can the class 10 children live above C? Not possible. So C cannot come on 8th floor. You getting me? Both the children in class 10 live above C. So if C is on 8th floor, class 10 children should be on 9th floor, 10th floor and so on, which do not exist at all. So C cannot be on 8th floor. C should be 2nd floor or 6th floor. C can be 2nd floor or 6th floor. Yes or no? C can be 2nd floor or 6th floor. So those two can be considered. Those two possibilities can be considered. But then let's wait. I mean, before considering, you are able to follow. C is 2nd floor or 6th floor. So I can take C 2nd floor here in one case, in 6th floor in the other case. But if I take C on 6th floor, understand, if you take C on 6th floor, we are concluding that E is in class 10 and whoever comes on 8th floor is also in class 10. You are able to follow? If C is on 6th floor, we are saying 7th and 8th floor persons both are in class 10, which is also possible, but let's just wait and see. Class 10 and class 10, if I say class 10 dash dash F not possible, class 10 dash dash F not possible. Yeah, I think C cannot be on 6th floor. C has to be on 2nd floor. We can confirm that C has to be on 2nd floor. I'll tell you why. Look at this. We know that if C comes on 6th floor, for example, if C comes on 6th floor, both the children in class 10 live above C, right? So if you take C on 6th floor, let's say if you consider C on 6th floor, class 10 and class 10, 7th and 8th floors will be occupied by class 10 fellows, right? Both the floors will be occupied by class 10 fellows, right? I also know one more point about class 10. Class 10 dash dash F. So suppose 8th floor is class 10. Dash dash F possible? Not possible, because this is G. 7th floor is class 10. Dash dash F possible? No, not possible, because this is A. You're able to follow? Which means both the class 10 fellows cannot be on 7th floor or 8th floor. Because if class 10 fellows are taken on 7th floor and 8th floor, then F should either come on 5th floor or 4th floor. But 5th floor and 4th floor are already blocked by A and G. So they cannot come on 7th and 8th. Which means C cannot come on 6th. Because if C comes on 6th, only then both of them will be on 7th and 8th. Right? So C cannot come on 6th. This is wrong. So C has to come on 2nd. There's no other choice. C has to come on 2nd floor. C has to come on 2nd floor. You're getting it? So that way we have been able to fix the position of C as well. So this point is used. This point is used. Now try to fix this one. Again, use this point. Before we do the second reading, let's fix this. F dash dash C10. F dash dash C10. Where will F come? Can F come on 1st floor? If F comes on 1st floor, dash dash C10 not possible, because this is C6. Can F come on 3rd floor? Dash dash C10 possible. Can F come on 6th floor? Dash, see, understand. Can F come on 6th floor? No. Because if F comes on 6th floor, dash dash C10, it's going out of the arrangement. Can F come on 8th floor? No. Dash dash C10 again out of the arrangement. So F cannot come here. F cannot come 8th floor, on 8th floor. F cannot come on 1st floor also. Because F is here, dash dash C10 not possible. So out of the 4 places available for F, 3 are eliminated. 8th floor, 6th floor and 1st floor are eliminated. Yes or no? F cannot come here also. So F has to come on 3rd floor. And if F comes on 3rd floor, where will C10 come? Dash dash C10. This should be C10. So this point has been used. Yes or no? So this point also has been used. Now, I'm not doing the second reading, I'm looking at this. We know that B and G are in the same class. B and G are in the same class, the first point itself, right? B and G, we have noted this. B and G is one group. They're in the same class. G is class 3. B and G both are, see, G is class 3. We know that B and G are in the same class. G is class 3. So B also has to be class 3. B also has to be class 3. And G lives on odd numbered floor. So B has to live on even numbered floor. You're able to follow? B and G both are in the same class. Since G is in class 3, B also has to be in class 3. So B will be in class 3, that is fixed. B and class 3 have to come together, right? Also, since G is on odd numbered floor, see, G is on 5th floor. Since G is on 5th floor, B should come on 2nd floor or 4th floor or 6th floor or 8th floor. Yes or no? So the possible positions for B, who is in class 3, B class 3 should be 2, 4, 6 or 8. You don't have to write this, only for the sake of explanation, I'm writing it here, right? B will be in class 3, that is for sure. He will be on 2nd or 4th or 6th or 8th class. 2nd floor blocked by C, not possible. 4th floor blocked by A, not possible. 6th floor also not possible, because 6th floor is for class 10 fellow. 6th floor is for class 10 fellow. B is in class 3, so 6th floor is not possible. Which means B has to come on 8th floor. So B comes on 8th floor. And B is in which class? 3rd class, C3. So B and G in 3rd class is done. C3 is done. C3 is done. B and G are done. You're able to follow, right? A is done. A is in class 6. C is done. Which class we don't know, but C is done. F is done. Only E and H are. E is also done. D and H are left out, right? D and H are left out. Now, can D? See, we know that D is in class 10. D is in class 10. Can D come on the bottom floor? No, because both the children in class 10 live above C. Both the children in class 10 live above C. Can D be the bottom floor person? Because if D is taken here, class 10 should come here. But we know that class 10 will not be below C. Both the children in class 10 live above C. So D, who's in class 10 cannot come here. D cannot come here. So D has to come here. D is done. So only person left out is H. H has to come here. So with respect to the persons, the arrangement is done. H, C, F, A, G, D, E, B. Arrangement is done. Right? With respect to the persons, the arrangement is done. All the 8 persons have been blocked. Only classes have to be fixed now. With respect to classes also, C3 is done. 2 C3s have come. 1 C10 has come. 1 C6 has come. The remaining have to be done. So D is in class 10. This also has been used. B and G are in the same class, has been used. B, C3 has been used. So I think all the points that we had noted here have been used. Now just do the second reading and you will be able to fill the gaps. B and G are in the same class. Yes. B and G are in the same class. Done. One of the children in class 3 lives on 5th floor. Yes, that is also done. The one who lives on 3rd floor is in even number class. 3rd floor is even number class, still possible. C6 and C10 both are possible, right? The one who lives on 7th floor and C are in the same class. Okay, the one who lives on 7th floor and C are in the same class. So C and E are in the same class. C and E is one group. They are in the same class. Yes or no? The one who lives on 7th floor and C are in the same class. They are in the same class. Now which class can that be? The one who lives on 7th floor and C are in the same class. See, for both of them the class is not fixed. For both of them the class is not fixed. But we know that C3 is over. They cannot be in C6 also. Why? Because A is in C6. If A is in C6, E and C cannot be in C6. There are only 2 persons in every class, right? So C6 may we have already got 1 person. So E and C, both of them cannot be in C6. So C6 is not possible. Both of them cannot be in C10 also because D is in class 10. So E and C cannot be in class 10. So 3 is over, 6 is over, 10 is over. Only C5 is left out. So I can say both of them are in C5, class 5. E is in class 5. C also is in class 5. Both E and C are in class 5. Because 3, 6 and 10 were not possible. So class 5 also done. Right? What is left out? So class 5 is done. Class 3 is done. Yeah. So class 6 one person, class 10 other person. Now this should be either C6 or C10. See, 5 we have got, 3s we have got, 1 6 and 1 10 we have got. This will be 6 10 6 10. Now we know that both the children in class 10 live above C. So this cannot be class 10 because this becomes below C. You see? So this cannot be class 10. Which means this is class 6. If this is class 6, this cannot be class 6. So 2 class 6, 2 class 10, 2 class 5 into class 3. Done. That's the final arrangement. So here's the final answer. You see? Only in 2 possibilities we have been able to complete this without going to 3rd or 4th possibility. So from the bottom, the arrangement is as follows: H, C, F, A, G, D, E, B. The classes are 6, 5, 10, 6, 3, 10, 5, 3. You can also observe children in the same classes have to be on even odd floors. So C6 odd floor, C6 even floor. C5 even floor, C5 odd floor. C10 odd floor, C10 even floor. Right? Then C3 odd floor, C3 even floor. So that condition, that was the most important condition, that also has been satisfied. Now I think we can answer the question. There were 5 questions along with this. Let's look at the questions as well. Which of the following pair is in same class? Which of the following pair is in the same class? BF, DF, EH. Just check. I'll have to go back. Same class. BG is in same class. EC is in same class. I think C and who else is in same class? H and A are in the same class. You know, H and A is also one pair. They are class 6. And class 10, D and F. D and F class 10. Yeah. So the pairs are BG, CE, HA, DF. DF. Yes or no? DF is a pair. You see? We have got both D and F in class 10. D in class 10, F also in class 10. Yes. So the first one is DF. Is in class 10. Who lives on 8th floor? Who lives on 8th floor? Who is on 8th floor? B, who's in class 3. E, class 10, class 6, class 10, no. The one who's in class 3, yes. 8th floor is B or class 3 fellow. Class 3 fellow. Option E is the answer. How many children live between D and F? How many live between D and F? Between D and F. D is here and F is here. How many live between D and F? G and A. These are the 2 children between D and F. So 2 should be the answer. Option A. Right? Who lives just above G? Who lives just above G? Just above G. Just above G is D, who's in class 10. D, who is in class 10. D, yeah. Which of the following combination of floor number, child and class is correct? Right, floor, child, class, which combination is correct? So 1C5. 1C5, no, it's not 1C5 because first floor may we have H. So 1C5 is wrong. 6B10, 5D3, 6B10, 5D3, 6B10, 5D3, 6B10 is wrong, 5B3 is also wrong. 3F10, 2C6, 3F10, 2C6, 3F10, yes, 3F10 is correct. You see, third floor, F and class 10. 2C6 is wrong. 2C is correct, but it is not C6, it is C5. So 3F10. 3F10, option D is the answer. Okay. So answering the questions is easy, just that you have to do the arrangement quickly.